Welcome to Some Say I'm Gifted, where we teach you the magic of walking in your spiritual gifts and how it can help you navigate this crazy life, and helping you understand that even though we're in this world, we are not of it. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's get real.
Hey y'all, how's everybody doing?
Doing great.
A little tired?
A little bit.
A little tired?
Yeah.
A little burned out? Good, that's where I want you to be. I'm just playing. Hey guys, this is Tess from Some Say I'm Gifted, and we're doing a podcast today. It's called Some Say I'm Gifted, and I'm here with my two other cakes, hostess cakes!
Woo!
Morgan and Danielle, y'all say hello.
Hi guys, I'm Danielle.
Hey guys, I'm Morgan.
And then that's Morgan and Danielle. Yeah, it's been a long day.
We're burning through it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if that's what you want to call this.
We're trying our best.
We're burning through the calories in a box of donuts.
As I eat a coconut cream.
Good night. These donuts are, Lord.
Dangerous.
They're dangerously good. So I want to talk about some things, and it's not a fun topic, but it's interesting.
I don't think I even got told what the topic was.
Good. I don't like you know until it's time for you to know, you know?
Keep it secret, keep it safe.
Yeah. This is a touchy subject. Can you say in your life that you've ever had a real friend? I'm not. If you're pointing, they can't hear that.
Oh.
I can say yes. I've had real friends in my life.
Yes, I've had very few real friends in my
Yeah.
life.
What about you, Danielle?
Yeah, a couple. Very few.
Yeah, it's hard,
Very
right? But here's the next question: have you always been a real friend?
No.
Really?
I don't. I feel like there was a time where probably not.
You know, it's a really good point, and I feel like I'm with you, Danielle. I've got some people who I'm their best friend, but they're not my best friend.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
And they
It's sad. It's sad. I feel bad for them.
Why? Because are you a good friend to them?
I'm a good friend to them, but I don't put as much, I wouldn't say energy, but I don't have the need for them that they have for me.
So they're like dependent upon you.
Yes.
So is it a friendship or a work friend? What is it?
I feel like it's not a symbiotic relationship. It's more of a like
Yeah, one way.
the one is gaining something, and then you're just kind of like.
So you're being used.
I mean, in
Consensually?
In some instances, yes, for sure.
Danielle, maybe we have a problem.
We're gonna go.
Okay.
Fix our relationships, Tess.
What do you mean you're being used and you're okay with it? Like, are you learning my language? Is that get you there? You know what I mean?
I don't know. With this I have one that it's like most obvious with, but there are other people where it is in there. Is that I went to school with this person, and then I worked with this person, and then I abandoned this person because I moved. So, like, we had a great friendship, and we both, I helped them with things. They were there for me for other things, but it wasn't like I didn't have like a soul bond with this person like I do with you guys.
Okay.
And they still reach out to me more than I reach out to them.
I think so. I think we need to let's break this down, right?
Okay.
We got the time, we did the crime, whatever. Okay, so let's look at it this way. First of all, and if you're at home listening, which is or wherever you're listening to our lovely sultry voices. Oh goodness, golly gosh, ladies!
No shout out.
my
No
God.
shout out.
Oh,
Some friends you guys are. Oh boy. Okay, let's do a lovely shout out
Yes.
of interaction.
Yes.
Yes.
We are going to shout out today Doolin Dalton, who has interacted with us on Facebook, commented on our Facebook post.
Awesome. We love this.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Yes.
Woohoo,
Thank
thank you.
Love it. Okay. And if you're wondering what we're talking about our friends, guys.
Yeah, our best friends.
Wonderful friends.
Listen. Let me tell you what a friend is and what a best friend is, and we're gonna get to that. But we're talking about our friends, and anybody that listens to this show, we have different levels of friends. People that really listen, people that understand what a Tory is. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Tory is a name we use to protect the innocent.
Yes.
Are you a Tory? Have we talked about you on the show? Is what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, we do these interactive posts most days of the week, almost every day of the week, pretty much all the days of the week, and we say if you want to shout out to interact, and we will shout you out. So if you want to be involved and you want to be off-wind, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Some Say I'm Gifted. You can be my personal friend at Tesserae Lee McKittrick on Facebook. I have a TikTok too, but it's kind of boring.
I think
Our
it's-
TikTok is not boring.
No, but I mean my personal TikTok a little boring.
Oh.
I did a little dance.
Did a little dance?
I-
Did a little jig? Get down tonight?
Jiggle Billy. Y'all know about Jiggle Billy?
What?
Jiggle Billy.
Okay, this is totally a sidebar.
This isn't your friend.
Is there any, like, the way I look at my brain is like, if you could imagine, I have two doormen.
Two what?
Doormen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like front and back, or like.
No, they are. What the hell is wrong? What has your husband done to you?
Oh my god!
No, I mean there's like front and back. Never mind.
Have you ever been to a club?
Probably not a real one.
You know what? To be fair, I was picturing two doors, but they were beside each other. Okay.
Me too, but a doorman.
But two doormen.
Yeah, like two
Okay.
bouncers.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Doorman is a bouncer.
Yeah.
Got
okay.
it. Okay, I'm with you now. We're here. Same page. So,
Y'all,
We love you, Daniel.
these are real friend looks right now. I'm kidding. I promise.
that's what this is. I'm telling you, like,
Whew.
all right.
Continue.
You know what this is, Tess?
What?
This is Some Say I'm Gifted After Dark.
Oh my gosh.
This makes so much sense.
No. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's two. There's a show called Aqua Teen Hunger Force, okay?
Okay.
And it's Adult Swim. Okay, so
Got
Adult
it.
Swim on Cartoon Network. And I'm going to play this. I don't know if there's copyright infringement, so if there, I'm sure there are. But I have to, because once you hear this, and you know, because you said jiggle to me, you'll understand this is one of the doormen that live rent-free in my brain. Okay? Hold on. I'm going to make it as big as possible for y'all. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
So he's like a, he's a toy, and he goes,
Cartoon.
"Come, Mr. Jiggling."
A shaken.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing. So, like, there's this other character, and he's like a Ken doll, but he's at the end of his rope, and he has a knife in his hand, and he's like, "Hey guys, let's commence to jiggling." And he's like, "I just want to kill myself." He goes, "So we jiggling or?"
And this is why I would be terrified to spend even 5 minutes in your brain.
Really? Because Jiggle Billy's pretty cool, except for he does go down like a pretty dark rabbit hole at some point.
He does freak me out. Like, just watching that, it honestly disturbed me.
Uh-huh.
Then it wasn't good representation.
Okay.
Have to watch the whole show. And
Yeah, well, I'll send you guys like a better. Here's the other one. It's from Disney's Tangled. Goodness gracious, sorry y'all. me turn this down so I can get it.
Is this the Rapunzel movie?
Yeah,
Okay.
Tangle's Rapunzel.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm trying to get through this ad. I'm so sorry if you're listening at home. Whatever.
We can skip it.
Okay. You need to see this, though. Taking forever. Sorry.
You're fine.
Okay, this is just a scene from the Tangled movie. My kids are always like, Mom, your screen's too dark.
I got a dream. I got some dreams. Oh, somebody get me a glass. Because I just found me a tall drink of water.
Oh, stop it, you big luss.
So those are the doormen going into my brain. So anytime somebody says water, I go, give me a glass. That's...
Oh my God.
And when you were like jiggle, I was like, commence to jiggling. That's the
Oh my God.
Sorry.
It's all good.
We love that.
I love
What were
it.
we talking about?
Friends.
Friends.
Yes, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Okay. So we should actually do an episode on that and see why. I mean, I know why mine are those, but it's a psychological thing. And anyways, so we need to define friends. What is, if you have a piece of paper and you want to write down 3 things, what are the 3 things that make your so and so a friend? Like, I want you to think about the first. When I say the word friend, who's the first person that pops in your brain? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so y'all have got it, right? Do you need a piece of paper and a pencil? I feel like we're going to need that.
I need help.
Yes, God help. You got a paper? Because I was going to... Is it going to rip up your journal? Okay, do you need a pen?
Yeah, I think we're going to. Do you have?
I'm good. I've got it. I'm handing things out, Danielle. Thank you.
This is.
Pen, pencil, eyelash glue,
Come so prepared.
eyeliner.
All the things.
Oh, I'm not athletic. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to think about when I say the word friend, 3 words that really make you go, okay, this is a friend. First one, second one, third one. Sorry, I'm using a strawberry shortcake notebook. And I was like, what in the world? And it was something pink on it. Now it's all over me. I don't know what it is, but we'll worry about that later.
Oh no. Oh no.
You got it?
I got it.
Okay, so now I want you to think about the 3 qualities that makes you friends. Like hobby. I mean, what are they? Okay, let's stop right there and let's see where we're at. Because I want to make sure that we have the same definitions as to an extent. Mm-hmm. So for the first thing, do not change your answers. Do I have some on my lip?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Because I was scratching my lip and then you were
thinking
scratching your lip. And I was like, oh, she's telling me I've got like coconut cream on my face. Okay. Friend, like when I think of the word friend, the first 3 things that come to my mind are kind, loyal, and honest. Mm-hmm. What do y'all got?
I have trustworthy, non-judging, caring/compassion.
Okay.
Honest, trustworthy, and adds joy to my life.
Okay, great. These are wonderful. So, what are the things you have like that you share together? Mine are laughing. We could tell each other anything, and we're absolutely the opposite.
Mine's love for learning, compassionate, and humor.
Okay.
Mine is good listener, both understanding and there for each other no matter what.
Okay, so we have a pretty good understanding, right? So now that we've got that, and if you have totally opposite answers, that's fine. We can put our paper and pen down for now. But we're going to come back to it, okay? She's holding her laptop like it's a notebook. It's really hilarious, okay? So, if we don't, let's say we had totally opposite ones, like always there when I need him.
But flaky.
Yeah.
Like not flaky, but spontaneous.
Yeah.
No, those
I mean,
aren't the same.
I think
Those
that's still a good quality, but like, it's. I agree with the flaky, not the spontaneous.
Okay. Well,
Does that make sense?
What you like about them? I don't feel like you would like that somebody's flaky, but
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
I know some people that are like Phoebe Flaky from Friends. The
Oh,
show.
I love Phoebe.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's a good quality to have in real life, but I know people that are friends with people like that. You know, I'm not judging, but if that's their thing,
Yeah.
maybe that brings some whimsical imagination into a hard, stubborn, realistic person's life.
Yeah.
You know, so the importance of this this little writing things down thing is understanding that friendship is a give and take, just like any relationship. And this kind of even goes to marriage. It goes to siblings and family. And sometimes it's hard to have friendships with people like that, right? Because it's like, for instance, if I looked at my husband and say, do these jeans make me look fat? Nope. You think he's going to tell me?
No.
But if he says, if you're not comfortable in it, you wear what you want. I know he doesn't think I look good in it. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
He says it in a nice way.
Yep.
But if I looked at you, Morgan, and said, do these jeans make me look fat? And you went, you're not wearing that. And Morgan's done that to me before. Like, no. We were just talking about that, actually. One night, I don't know why it matters. It's not like you're going to marry him. I ran into him the other day.
No, you did not.
4th of July with my husband. Yes, he was playing music. And I walk in, and I was like, that guy looks familiar. And he went, I said, honey, we need to get out of here. He said, why? I said, we just do. Freaked me out.
Told you weren't going to marry him.
I know. But my husband did say, you see that guy playing guitar? Something didn't look right with him. I was like, really? That's weird.
I wonder why.
Yeah. So, that's friendship. Okay, now let's think about best friends for a second. Best friends. If you could, in one sentence, sum up, you can write it down if you want to, but we're just going to say it out loud. What is it like? I could give you mine.
Are you saying one word or one sentence?
One sentence. Held my head out of the toilet and like a bucket on my ass. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like they would help you clean your bathroom after a stomach virus.
Mm-hmm. You can be completely vulnerable.
You can be who you are completely and honest. Absolutely. Yes, I agree with you. You're great sentence.
Yeah. I would say, like, unapologetically themselves and hope the same of you. That you're unapologetic.
Well, that's the thing. We're just talking about them. We can't bring you into it. We'll get you into it in a second.
Oh. So just about them.
Yes.
I would say, like, they bring them whole selves to the table, flaws and all.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And of course, we're going to hope that they hope the same for us. Like that's like unspoken, but we have to focus on. Would you go so far to clean your best friend's toilet? I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they had 5 kids and
For sure.
one that pissed everywhere. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Like it's there.
You'd do anything for him.
Yeah. So now that we all kind of have an understanding of best friends, do you have a real, and I'm not even talking about best friend, do you have a real friend in your life? Yes.
I have a couple.
Okay. I do. But do you have someone that's going to have your back on all sides? And how do you gauge that? And are you that person to them? Is it a mutual relationship? Because you guys said, I have a lot of friends that think I'm their best friend, but I'm not. They're not mine.
Yeah.
So now, I want you to elaborate on those relationships.
I feel like there was a time when I had friends and they would come to me and feel like I always had their best interest at heart. And then there might have been another group of friends that I felt more compelled to do more with and be better to and spend more time with, as opposed to that other friend, based on like social groups and things like that. So that's where I feel like I wasn't the best friend to that person that was maybe like outside of the social group that I wanted to be a part of. Very high school, like...
Okay, cliquish.
Yeah, for sure.
I would say that there is like that they look to me for advice or mentorship or assistance. You know, they come to me with that kind of energy and think that I would go to them for that if I needed it.
I get that a lot.
Yeah, but that's not how I feel about them, and I don't want to hurt their feelings, but they know that because I don't go to them. So it's like they understand.
Do they know that though?
I think so.
Sometimes they do. I don't think they always do.
Yeah, sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. But yeah, so it's hard because it's just not the same energy.
So if you had a magic wand, would you fix it? Would you change it till you had the same energy? Or do you think that, you know, I do have people that come to me and they tell me so much of their life or whatever, and I'm like, that's cool. But, you know, first of all, you got to realize, like, there is a level of friendship, but then there's a level of working friendship. So there's a working friendship, too.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Do you know how to test whether your friends are really your friends or not?
No.
Really? Even though, did you hear that thing I was listening to and I turned it off? You still don't know how to test that.
Yeah.
Really? I used to do this. I think it was because deep down when I was young, I was wanting somebody to really have my back. Outside of, like, I knew if I did this in front of my mom, she'd be like, don't fuck it, stop. You know what I mean? But, like, I wanted somebody my own age to, and nobody ever had me, ever, growing up. I would put on the worst possible outfit. Do y'all remember Drew Carey's show?
Vaguely.
Drew Carey had a character on there.
Oh, yeah, Drew Carey show, yeah.
Yeah, he had a character on there named Mimi that wore the white eyeshadow and the bright blue.
Yep.
I even did my makeup like that one time. Like, not blended, just, you know. Wear a horrible outfit and be like, all right, we're going to go do something. I'd be like, how do I look? And be like, you look great. I knew how I looked. I'd be like, oh, you know what? These pants make me sweat, or these pants make me fart. And I would go change and do the whole redo. Because I knew then everybody in my group didn't have my back. So if there's no honesty, if they won't say, hey, you're a beautiful person, but you look like shit.
Yeah.
Fix yourself. They don't, and it's hard. It's harsh. It's constructive criticism is what the video said. But at the same time, if you're in that situation, especially if you're in a situation when you're surrounded by people that are acting like they're your best friend and you know something's off. So this is like a little test to give the people in your life, right? For instance, recently I was surrounded, well, more than recently, on multiple occasions I've been surrounded by large groups of people that acted like they loved me and had my best intention at heart. Okay? You all know who I'm talking about, right? And on more than one occasion, I would make sure I look like total dog poo. And be like, how do I look? And be like, beautiful, you just look great. I'm like, okay. And I'd pull up something. Like, oh my God, I've got a booger the size of Montana. Or, Lord, my eyelashes falling off. Or, why didn't you tell me I had black all over my... Well, because I see their true energy and spirit. You think that's true? I think you're beautiful no matter what. Do you?
Have you ever, because I was in this situation, thought you were in a really good relationship, and instead of testing them to see, you actually were trying to help them and stop them from doing something bad or looking a certain way, and they didn't take that so well?
Yes. Yes, because
that took me for a loop.
Was that me?
No, it wasn't you. Sorry, I was just pointing because I was exaggerating.
Well, I mean, I thought it was because you looked at me and said, I don't know why. I wish you could have seen the arrogance she said that in, because she was. How old were you, Morgan? Like 7 to 18, maybe.
Wait.
When you said, "It doesn't matter. You're not gonna marry him anyways."
Yeah, I
She
would
was
have been 17 or 18.
17 or 18, and me and Ashley we're 30,
Oh, yeah.
and
You're just like, who's this?
and she's like, "I don't know why you're so worried about going on this date with this guy. It's not like you're gonna marry him or
I
something."
didn't mean to come off haughty or anything like that.
And she's like, looking at her nails, and we're just like,
I just knew he wasn't the person.
I know that, and I appreciate that. And
I
if she'd have been like, Tess, you know what? I know you're just going out to have fun, but don't be too worried about it because you ain't going to marry him. Mm-hmm. You deserve better than this dude. I'd have been like, okay. But she was like, hey, I don't know why you're worried.
I don't know. I was not in a bad mood that trip.
You were in a bad mood that
I
trip?
was kind of in a bad mood that trip.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we also kind of realized that trip that you, because I already had a type at that point, and I think she was developing, like she was like still coming like, I like this and a guy like that, a guy. And I think she realized that trip that we had very similar tastes, and I think that scared her too. Mm. You know what I mean? Because
Okay.
I'm not saying that your man friend, that's what I call him, and my husband look alike, but there are similarities there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I could look at your man friend and be like, oh, he's attractive. I don't want him. And you could look at her and say, he's attractive, but you don't want him. It's different, you know? Mm-hmm. So, I just think it's really funny because you were very young, and I just remember me and Ashley looked at her and looked at each other like,
Like, did she really just say?
Yeah.
yeah, we didn't say anything. We just were like, she's a kid. She's a kid. And we weren't mean about it.
No.
Yeah.
We were just like, okay.
Yeah. Well, if that's how you feel.
Yeah, I think I said, tell us how you really feel, is what I
Yeah.
think was actually said. And we tried to laugh it off because it was awkward as
I
fuck.
can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a proud
It
moment.
was
but-
honest.
It was hurtfully, I mean, if I would have really cared about the guy, I would have been really upset.
Yeah.
He was okay looking, and all of his we met on like Tinder or something, I think. And all of his pictures, like, he looked really good, and he got there, and he just was not what he appeared to be.
Said Photoshop up the wazoo.
It was just angles.
Oh, I see.
Do you know what I
He knew
mean?
How to work the camera.
He had the angles. You remember the MySpace angles? That's old right there. You probably don't know that. Scene kid angles, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, from the
Yeah.
You gotta
Well,
get
like,
something
right angle, this looks like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, I'm glad. And when I saw that he was a musician, when I saw he was at this place playing music, and I thought I'd saw it on Facebook, and I was like, surely to God because I had heard he had moved away. And I thought, surely to goodness that ain't him, right? Did I ever, this is totally sidebar, but he was a piece of crap. Did you know that?
No. Well, apparently I did.
Well, deep down you did. He had a wife and children at home.
Oh.
Mom almost killed him. Yeah, he's a piece of crap.
Nice.
And still one today. I just, ran into him.
Still married to that same.
I don't know.
No.
I didn't stick around long enough to now. out. Just grabbed a hold of my husband's arm and said, we need to leave.
We're gonna go.
It's like,
now.
that guitar player looks a little weird. I was like, yes, he does.
Oh god.
Yeah, small town. Anyways, so for your situation, we were talking about, like, hey, have you ever been honest with somebody and it be like, who do you think you are?
Yeah. Yeah.
So my question is, I've had that happen on more than one occasion, and you go, because usually they can say whatever they want to you, but like as soon as it's not like if you if you can't take it, don't hash it out kind of thing.
but
It's not that. It's like
I thought we had a real where we
Friendship.
could say
Yeah.
real things to each other.
Yeah.
it's very that to me jerks the rug out from under you more so than somebody like, you're going to be on stage in 5 minutes. You got a booger the size of Montana. Love you. Bye. You're like, you're not even going to give me a Kleenex. Like, that's a different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the motive with that is because your status is why they're around you. whatever it may be.
That makes sense.
I have not been that person because I've always taken honest. Like, I'm the kind of girl that will walk up behind some other girl at a restaurant or bar and be like, listen, you've got toilet paper on your film, I'll step on it.
Yeah.
Or, like, if somebody's shirt's tucked in the back because they went to the bathroom, I'll be like, hey, girl, I am that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, hey, your text showing. Let me tuck it for you.
Yeah. So Chuck and I were at a local baseball game around here, right? And there's like stadium seats, but then there's like a patio area.
Mm-hmm.
So you're sitting in the patio area, and it's minor. Is it minor league? Major league, minor league. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're called River Riders, which is hilarious to me. So we're sitting there, and I think they were playing like something Toads. I don't know. Everything has like aquatic names here, but it's like river aquatic, so it's really funny. Anyways, so we're sitting there, and there's these really young. I mean, they were probably barely 18, and they were really beautiful girls, right? I was just like, oh, those are girls so pretty. And this was last summer or the summer before, and there was this older guy who had been drinking a lot, and he keeps going, you sleeping with one of those boys?
Oh.
And he's just like, so who are you here with? She's like, I'm here with my friend. And they go, so you gonna leave with her around? You know, he's drunk, and he's like, why don't you stand up and give us a little twirl, sweetheart? And finally his friend said, shut up. And he said, I can say whatever the hell I want. And they're going back and forth. Finally I got up and I stood in between them. I said, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I don't know how old you are. I don't really give a fuck. But I am a friend, and if you need me to beat the fuck out of this old man behind me, I'll be more than happy to. You want to come sit with me and my husband, you're more than welcome to. And the girl started to tear up.
Oh.
She said, oh my God, my boyfriend plays on this team. I'm not from here. He isn't either. He's staying in an Airbnb. And she said, we're only 18. And the only reason she's with me is because my parents wouldn't let me come alone. And this guy they were like from a bigger city, and like this guy's like got like, you know, hillbilly looking, and like, hey, sweetie, you gonna leave with me tonight? You know what I mean? And I went, and Chuck's like, I could see my husband going like, no, I'm gonna be the one that ends up finding this old man. I'm like, no, you ain't gonna worry about it. I got this, you know. And I said, you know what I'm gonna do? She said, well, I said, is it okay if I said? She said, yes. So I sit down, and he goes, or who are you? I was like, I'm her mother, which I don't. I mean, and he went, you are? And I went, yeah. And and then he said, your mom. I said, big sister, mom, it's all the same. You need to leave her alone. And his friend said, and I said, you need to get him the fuck out of here. And about that time, by this point, I don't know if my husband had I don't know, but like security had came over and they left. And they're like, thank you so much. I was like, you're absolutely welcome. I've been in your shoes on other occasions and not had anybody stand up for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there is to me, I always, and it's not just a girl code, it's a human code.
Yeah.
There's been like men that I've seen being catcalled and stuff like that and be like, I'm going to be your big sister for a second.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to understand people like that, and it's a level of conniving and deceivery that and you're wanting to be around me because of my status, if that's you know what I mean,
Yeah.
especially in the field I work in, when people treat me that way, I'm like we're gonna find out, right? It's gonna be brutal when we do, and we know too much about you. Not that we're gonna go blab, but would you want to piss me off?
Yeah.
So I think that's something that friends, if you're wanting to know the name of the episode, Morgan, it's Friends.
Oh, can I put a period at the end of each letter?
Or a dot in the middle. But yeah.
I don't know how to do a dot in the middle, but I'll figure it out.
It's fun that way. So Friends, and sometimes we have to be the friend that we've never had. And I think that's probably the more draining of any kind of friendship I've ever had, is to be somebody's friend that you've never had that kind of friend. You know? And that's honestly, as none of this sounds like you're so full of shit. I'm not saying I do it every day. I strive every day to try to be that person. And that's really saying something, because if I'm at the gym and somebody's trying to talk to me, I don't know how many times I've talked to y'all after I walked out of the gym, like, that's stupid. I don't care if our kids play sports together. I don't want to be here. What are we going to talk about? Nothing. I don't know you. Let me just work out.
That's why they invented headphones.
Yes.
Come on now.
But at the same time, if I was at the gym and there was somebody and I could see like they don't feel, I would be like, hey girl, you need anything?
Yeah.
And I will ask women that. So, have you ever been in a situation and had somebody ask you, are you okay?
Not exactly said anything, but there was this one time where I was at a concert and I was just like having a time because there was a lot of people, and I was like peak, like I don't really want to be around people. It was right after COVID kind of like settled down, and there was this girl that came out of nowhere and just came up and like gave me a hug and gave me the biggest smile and was like, just wanted you to like have a good night, and then left. So she didn't like ask if I was okay, but she came out of nowhere and like gave me a hug, and then I ended up like writing a whole column about it because that had never happened to me before in my entire life, and I was like, okay, I don't know, maybe something about her felt something about me, and it was like, it was just a very nice thing, and I kind of needed a hug in the moment, you know?
Yeah. You, Morgan?
I don't think so. At least not that I can.
Like a stranger.
That's what I'm trying to think of, is a stranger instance, and I'm not thinking of anything. I know that I have in stranger moments, like seeing somebody passed out on the ground at a concert and been like checking, you know, if there's nobody around, I'll be like, hey buddy, you good? You good? Or different instances, girls camping alone, because I've gone camping a lot, and I've seen girls that, you know, at campgrounds alone, and be like, hey girl, you good? Trying to think, and I have had people do that at campgrounds. Like,
really?
Yeah. It's definitely because you're sleeping to 10 feet from somebody. So I have had people like, hey, you good? Anything creepy happened last night? Like, it's just kind of like a check-in thing. But I don't know if it's been, like what you're talking about, like more of an intimate thing, an intimate check-in, like a real stranger being like, is there something immediately right now that I can help you with?
I will tell you, I've been in some horrible situations that I have never, ever had somebody come up to me. That is a lie. I was at, me and my husband, at the time we were just dating, we were at a bar in Knoxville, Tennessee. It was a college bar, and there was all these like college bands playing. It was a battle of the bands kind of thing. It was really cool. And somebody put something in my drink, and I passed out in the bathroom floor, and this girl came up that looked just like my sister-in-law, and that's who I thought it was. And I kept telling everybody that, have you seen Kima? Kima brought me to you. And she got me out of the floor, and I guess my now husband was like, my girlfriend went to the bathroom, blah, 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 blah. And it wasn't like and she brought me to him. And she was so nice. Super nice. And she was like, I'm going to call you an Uber. Where are you staying? And I couldn't talk. And I was like, sick. I only had 2 drinks that night. I'm not a lightweight. I mean,
well, they had put something in.
Yeah.
So.
I ended up in the hospital that night, and they did my blood work. So yeah. So that's the only time, because I've had some other situations and nobody, but it's one time. I mean, honestly, she probably saved my life, because Chuck would have never come to the bathroom.
Right.
Pretty interesting. But what's weird is, like, I've been in restaurants and bars and walk in and see a girl pass out, and we're like, holy shit, let's get her, get a bouncer, get somebody to get her out of here. Which is really bizarre to me that nobody, you know what I mean? It's not more common. Like, I don't know. And it wasn't like my mom taught me to be that way. It was just like we knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, you should be human.
Yes,
like,
it's a human, like,
not like an innate, just like response. Like, oh, someone needs help, so let me be there to help them because I'm okay. So I need to like make sure they're okay.
Yeah. So in that mindset, do you have people that you You know the saying, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Do you have people you keep close to you? Because further away from you is dangerous.
No.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I would say
Maybe one or two.
maybe one or two.
Maybe not currently, but at some point in your life.
At
yes.
some point, I feel like there was maybe one or two people, yeah.
I think since I didn't go to high school, I didn't
Really?
have to deal with any of
mine
that.
were in high school. I didn't trust anybody. I was like, nope.
That's how I am now. Or no, well, not. I guess not like that, but like it's just like it's not worth my peace. I don't care if I don't have him enemies right now. Like, or if I do, I don't know about him. I don't care to, and I protect my life and trust God to protect me. So, I don't play those games.
I don't play those games either, but sometimes it's smart to keep people close to you that could ruin you. Does that make sense? I don't know how to not. You
I
don't
understand what you're saying. I'm just not in that situation.
Nobody wants to be in that situation.
No, I'm glad I'm not.
But I mean, there were several times. Mine was mainly when I was in college, and maybe a little bit after college, but mainly in college, because I did feel like I was going through like transitions, and I was, changing who I am. And I do think in owning your own business, you have to be aware and have your head on swivel constantly, because especially if you have people working with you or for you, it can be a mess.
I feel like if there's just some people that know a lot and they have a lot of information.
Yeah.
And like, not like you're in deep with them, but like there's a lot there. So at some point it's just probably better to keep the tie.
Somewhat, yeah.
Like
somewhat.
not close, but like keep it.
Frenemies, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was in college, I would have agreed with you probably more, but yeah. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you probably do too. You don't feel that way now at all.
No, not at all. No, I mean, now I feel like Morgan said, I mean, I really like keeping the peace. I really like having my peace. I feel like it's not worth it to go through.
And boundaries, right?
Yeah. Lots of boundaries.
Beautiful boundaries.
Wonderful
Love boundaries.
Love it.
Big boundaries.
Yeah.
We want to know what you guys have to say about friends, frenemies, where you are in your life and journey of all these things. I love to hear people's stories of like, how you became best friends with somebody, how somebody had your back, or how you thought somebody had your back and they didn't. I recently heard a story, and I'm going to not say this to a client because I don't want to freak anybody out, but recently heard a story that a girl that owned a business had somebody working for her that she thought was her best as good as friend, and the whole time was sleeping with her boyfriend.
Yep. I've heard too many stories like
Yeah.
that. It's so sad.
Yeah. And the boyfriend and this girl, not the friend, they live together.
Wow, that's terrible.
I'm a Dave Ramsey person.
Yes.
And one of my favorite quotes from Dave Ramsey is when he's talking about not building a business with somebody you know, or going into debt with somebody you know, or doing any sort of partnership. He always says that you don't do it 50-50, you do it 51-49, or you figure out some other ratio, because anything with two heads is a monster.
Yes. Oh, and here's something that I always tell my husband. Like, if you're hiring somebody and you know that they're a cheater,
They'll cheat.
if they're going to screw the person they say they love and sleep in the same bed with every night,
What will
they'll
they
screw
do to
you.
Absolutely.
So that's a motto I live by.
Yep.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Yep.
All right, guys. You know where to find us. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. At Some Say I'm Gifted. You can contact us more privately at somesayimgifted@gmail.com. Heck, you can find me on Facebook at Tesserae Lee McKittrick. And we love to hear from you guys. We
Yeah.
like it when you say hi. I know that's another podcaster saying, but I just think it's funny. Anyways, we love you guys. Please interact, like, share, subscribe. We're on all listening platforms. But hey, I'm pretty sure you know that because you're listening to us right now, right? All right, we love you guys. Talk to you next week.
Love you.
Love you.